Guys, if you can see on my screen over here, I just pre-ordered the Vision Pro, which will be in my hands on February 2nd. I am so excited for this new technology from Apple. I get just giddy when it comes to new things that Apple puts out. Whenever it's a new project, like the last thing I can remember that I got really excited about was the Apple Watch. Just being so excited about what they were doing in the space at the time, even though it wasn't technically a new technology, it was a new technology that they were developing, which is what made me excited. Now the Vision Pro has a lot of controversy around it because of the pricing, but I think you need to take into account that Apple typically, at least these are my beliefs, maybe you disagree, but when Apple puts out a product, especially a product that technically is already in the market, such as a VR, AR headset, I think that they do it at another level. Now, $34.99, obviously that's not including taxes and all that other stuff. It's a very steep price. However, I do want to make mention before I get into what I'm excited about the Vision Pro, is that that price point seems bonkers to a lot of people, I'm sure, but you got to remember that this is not a everyday user VR AR headset like the Meta Quest 3. Now there is pro in the name, and I'm not saying you have to be a pro to use it. I'm just trying to make a point that a lot of people that are just having this big issue with the pricing, they don't really realize that this is essentially like a beta product for Apple. This is their step into spatial computing, and I think that the price tag, if you look at the technology and the reviews that are already out for this thing, there's a reason why it's that expensive, and it's usually because of how it's built and the quality you're gonna get. So without further ado, here are a few things I'm excited to do and experience with the Vision Pro when I receive it, and hopefully, if it comes on time, on February 2nd. I'm a big productivity person, so if there's something I can do that's gonna speed up my workflow, I'm gonna do it, or expand my technology I already have. And that's one of the things I'm really excited with the Vision Pro. So if you didn't already know, one of the things you're able to do is while you're wearing the Vision Pro, you're able to look at your Apple device, such as your MacBook. And what will happen is it will basically give you a button saying connect to your computer. And then you'll be able to use the expansion of spatial computing with the Vision Pro to actually have essentially endless monitors, from what I understand. Now, I've never used Vision Pro. I'm only going off their demonstrations and what I've read reviews on. If I was able to put another monitor up here and another screen over here, but still be using my laptop. A perfect example of this would be, let's say I'm at my co-working space in town and I have my laptop right here and I'm wearing my Vision Pro. I would be able to convert my 14-inch monitor and then just expand it out to multiple screens. So let's say I'm organizing a future trip I have or a product review. I'd be able to have everything here in my essentially 180-degree space where I'm looking, organize and access different types of screen space that I wouldn't be able to have just with my 14-inch laptop by itself. So this next thing I'm excited for sounds a little counterintuitive because most people try to disconnect from technology, from social media to reset their brains. I'm gonna do something a little bit different and go reverse. So one of the things that Vision Pro offers is a thing called Immersive Environments. So by just twisting the crown, very similar to the crown on your Apple Watch, you're able to change the environment you're in. Now, I don't know if you're a big meditation person. I don't meditate a lot. I do take little 5 to 10 minute breaks throughout the day. I have the flexibility to do that because I work from home and I'm self-employed. But one of the things that's cool about the Vision Pro is the immersive environments. So imagine if, and I'm sure this is going to expand over time as they upgrade the technology and also just add more to the actual device. But imagine randomly you're just sitting at your office and you're like, I'd like to feel like I'm in the forest. I'd like to feel like I'm in the landscapes in Scotland or Ireland, places I've been, and I remember just enjoying the nature of everything. And I think that's one of the things that's cool, is being able to access that, not just with the vision, but also with the spatial audio. So I'm sure right now I'm kind of making this up as I go because I really don't know what to expect other than what I've read in reviews. But from my understanding, it's very immersive and it's like very peaceful. Despite it being a technology that's giving it to you, it's very peaceful. Obviously, I'll report back with what I like most about it. Now, I don't know if you're watching this and you've never met me before. Hi, I'm Joe's Daily. I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator for well over a decade. I'm just getting back into YouTube, but one of the things I love is photography and videography, and that's something I'm doing more and more of. Now, I don't know if you're new to the iPhone 15 or not, but what they released with the iPhone 15 and these software updates is spatial video recording. Now, what is that? So this kind of goes back to the immersive environments, except you can create the immersive environments. So one of the things I'm really looking forward to as a content creator is not just for myself, which would be selfishly creating for myself, but also for other Vision Pro members. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start shooting on my adventures, because I travel essentially for a living, is I'm going to start shooting spatial video. Now, why am I doing this? So the Vision Pro, kind of going back to, like I said, the immersive environments, one of the things that you can do is you can take your panorama shots or spatial video and actually enjoy them on the Vision Pro. So basically imagine, I'll give you an example. I was on a river cruise in Europe a couple weeks ago. And because I knew the Vision Pro was coming out sometime this year, I started shooting spatial video on the river cruise. Now, unfortunately, I can't show this video to you right now because it's a spatial video, but if you had a Vision Pro, I could actually make it downloadable so you could actually watch this and feel like you're on the river cruise with me. How cool is that? And to me, that's one of the coolest experiences, because we're such a sharing economy. Like, we all are on social media, whether you like it or not. We're all sending photos through text messages and Snapchats and other social media platforms. So why not create an experience where you feel like you're really there? And the best example of this is family. So imagine if during the holidays, you're around your whole family and you haven't seen them in a while, and you shoot a spatial video of your entire scene you're in. You can relive that through the Vision Pro, almost like you're there again. And I think, to me, that's such a piece of technology that we're gonna love forever. Like, we're gonna realize we were missing out on something so important. And I know a lot of people like to say living in the moment, you know, and I get that, but sometimes recording stuff like that, something that you can live on forever, is kind of it's kind of priceless. And I'm really excited to be able to enjoy all the videos I've already shot on my Vision Pro. Now, I could honestly make this video literally 5 hours long, but I'm not going to do that to you. The last thing I wanted to touch on is the actual design of this device. Now, the one thing, as an Apple fanboy, by the way, full disclosure, I used to work for Apple many moons ago, not corporate. I actually worked in the retail in Los Angeles a long time ago. But anyways, I've always been an Apple fanboy. You're looking here that I'm just a tech freak. This is a PC. So I have Macs, PCs, I mean, I have everything. But the point I'm making is the design of Apple has always been second to none, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people disagree. That's okay. You could be a hater all you want. I'm not hating on your stuff. You can hate on mine if you like, but I'm a diehard Apple fan of their design. Even when Johnny Ives left, which was the lead designer, I still think they're kicking butt in that space. So what I'm really excited to experience is the Vision Pro and how comfortable it is. I've heard from all the people that have reviewed it so far, not one person I've read has complained about the design or the comfortability of wearing it. If you've ever worn like another AR, VR headset before, which I have many times, after a while it's heavy, it's clunky, it doesn't feel very comfortable. From what I've read, Apple really went above and beyond to make it very comfortable for anyone that's going to use it. And to further make that clear, maybe it's in the price tag. You would expect something that's $34.99 to be very comfortable. But, you know, nonetheless, I think that everyone's going to have a complaint about it. You know, it's just the way it is. The price point is very high, but as I said in the beginning of this video, this is not a product for the everyday user. This is not for the product for your grandma who never uses her laptop or iPhone. This is for basically pro users that want to try new technology and be part of a new experience. So I'm really excited for the design, and I really think Apple probably hit a home run with this. So it'll be really interesting to try it on for the first time on February 2nd. As always, guys, I'm Joe from joesdaily.com. If you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Actually, even further, leave a comment with what you're most excited for the Apple Vision Pro. If you're a hater and you're just like, I don't want it, tell me why you don't want it. I want to hear your feedback. You know, it's not, like I said, it's not for everyone. So I would love to hear your feedback on why or why not you will not be getting the Vision Pro. Is it too expensive? Are you more of a gamer and you feel like there's not going to be enough games available? What is it? And of course, you can expect that I will be creating Vision Pro videos in the future. I don't really know what I will be sharing just yet, but maybe after a week of use, I'll share my initial thoughts and if I think it was worth the money, and would I recommend it to someone that's really on the tipping point of like pulling the trigger and actually purchasing it. All right, guys, until next time, I will see you later. Peace.